Cruising Coffee. I'm Andy.
I'm Emma.
Maggie.
And I'm Spencer.
To start, we're going to go through a brief table of contents here. We're going to start with our introduction. We're going to get into some of the analysis of the business practices of Cruising Coffee, our market research. We're going to go through some of our solutions here. We're going to go through the online ordering, community engagement. We're going to go through our implementation and our expectations of what will happen when we implement our solution. So, let's get started. To start, what is Cruising Coffee? Cruising Coffee is a local coffee shop. It is a drive-through coffee shop, so when you go there, you can either drive through to the window or you can walk up to the window as well, which is kind of neat. It is a locally owned coffee shop, and they serve different types of coffees. There's cold brews, Americanos, lattes. They have turbos, which are a refresher that has Red Bull in them as well. So pretty neat there. They have pastries on top of that. And they are located in downtown Marquette as well as in Calumet and in Ishpeming. And they are owned by Marquette Hospitality, who purchased them in 2019 and rebranded the company. As you can see here, this is the before on top. This is prior to 2019, and then down here is the modern Cruising Coffee that you will see today. Marquette Hospitality also owns Velodrome Coffee Company as well as 231 Patisserie, and Cruising Coffee sources their coffee beans from Velodrome as well as their pastries and other baked goods from 231. Their values. So Cruising Coffee values quick customer experience as well as a community engagement. So they're friendly, they get your coffee to you quickly. When you go there, you can expect your order to be completed in about 3 minutes. That's the time frame that we were given when we went and talked to the manager there. And yeah, so they really value a great customer experience to hopefully bring back a repeat customer.
So to get into the SWOT analysis, Cruising Coffee's strengths would be their unique position being the only local drive-through coffee company in Marquette. So that offers speed and convenience, which attracts business professionals on their way to work and students on their way to classes. So the drinks are ready in under 3 minutes. It's very efficient. Unless it's an espresso, it adds like 30 seconds on the make time, but still the whole experience is 6 to 7 minutes. It's really efficient. And then, as we talked about already, their partnership with 231 West and Velodrome Coffee just offers a consistent, high-quality supply chain. So for their weaknesses, their online and social presence is extremely underdeveloped. They have inconsistent posts on social media and no online ordering. So that limits their reach to tourists and new customers, especially during busy seasons. They miss out on a lot of profit. So some opportunities would be, since 2019, their drive-through and mobile ordering have gone up to 30%. So it's a really important thing to have. And Cruising Coffee can tap into this just by launching an online ordering website or a loyalty program to like reward people for buying their coffee. And then to expand out on social media like TikToks, Reels, to try to reach the younger demographic. And then also just being more active on campus to try to draw in new students. And then for their threats, Starbucks and Dunkin', Caribou and Contrast are all large coffee companies that have a larger marketing budget as well as more advanced apps. And just from being bigger companies, they can handle the rising ingredient and labor costs better than smaller companies can. And then just city restrictions that are limiting physical growth for Cruising, so they just really should focus on their digital growth.
Okay, so we came up with an idea of trying to combine getting customers their coffee in as less time as possible while also keeping that friendly community aspect. So we decided on incorporating online ordering with a community twist. We additionally want to improve their community So we met with the manager and we learned three important things. One, that their busiest time is 7:30 a.m., 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That it takes about 3 minutes to get the coffee done, other than if you add an espresso or if there's a line, and that their general audience is college students and young adults. So with this age group in mind, it's important they're looking for something that's quick, not spending more time than they have to, and additionally finding ways to eliminate any extra time spent. So we made sure these things were incorporated into our final idea. So, online ordering. It's not anything new. We have all used it for ordering coffee, food, clothing online. But for Cruising Coffee, they are known for providing that quick experience, not having to get out of your car, and also that community interaction. So you might be thinking, why add online ordering if they're already providing things quickly? Or with their community engagement being so well known, why wouldn't that eliminate it if we added the online ordering? Well, we addressed both of these questions in our final video. So, online ordering. Our plan is to create a form on their new website, which we'll talk about later, and this will allow customers to order online from their website, Facebook, or Instagram. We'll link them on both. And when they go on to order, they will be prompted with rating how their day is. From this feedback, baristas will then be able to write like a little message on their coffee cup to help brighten their day and strengthen that like interaction. Additionally, we are looking to take one of their windows and use it as a drive-through pickup window for those orders, so that they don't have to wait in line with all the other customers that are ordering in person. This will again increase that community engagement. They're able to go up to the window, talk to them for a little bit, and then go on about their day. So our second part of our idea is community engagement. So we're going to create a new website for Cruising Coffee. They currently do not have a website at all. They're using their Facebook page as their main landing site, and they have their contact information, and it directs them to their Instagram and another website. This website is only for their merch. There's no coffee, there's no menu, it's just them selling their merch. So by creating this website, they will be able to find a permanent landing spot for all their customers to learn about the brand, build that community engagement outside of drive-thru, and then allow for online ordering. And then our second thing is also increasing their community engagement by interacting with their customers on social media. So currently on their Facebook, Cruising Coffee is not responding to any of their comments or reacting to comments. So here, someone asked them to post their phone menu, and as you can see on the left, there was no response to that at all. And again here, they posted one of their coffee items, and someone asked if there's a sugar-free option. Again, you can see there's no reaction to this, leading to the customer probably not going to purchase this item. For Instagram, there is more of an interaction with their customers. Here, there's 2 comments made, and Cruising Coffee liked both of them. And then here, someone asked if these menu items are available at the Calumet location, which Cruising then responded yes to, and we can assume that that customer wouldn't order that. So by providing this simple interaction, Cruising Coffee is able to increase their brand loyalty and also provide opportunities to strengthen their engagement.
So first things first, we need to create a website. So we want to segregate different parts of the website so it can have an interactive menu. It'll have online ordering so you can also see the nutrition facts and the ingredients in such beverages or products. We also want to implement a deal or promotions tab where they can see future promotions or current deals where they can build up points for rewards. And we want to offer future seasonal beverages for so they can look forward to new beverages or just seasonal beverages in general so they can have those retained consumers. And also another tab to meet the baristas or just meet the staff in general to see what they're all about and see what kind of employment they have, and just to kind of connect with the people people that are in the workspace. Second part is we want to implement a social media contest where each month they'll have like a drink of the week. It's only 1 week per month where if customers post their drinks, Cruising can snag that drink like, hey, you're a customer of the week. We're going to promote you and your beverage that you chose for the week, and we're going to just kind of just show you off a little bit. And our third part of our implementation that with the SEO strategy in Google, when you search up Cruising Coffee, when you click on their website, again, it goes to their Facebook. There's not a lot there other than you can purchase their merch or at least promote the merch, but there's no real menu. So we really want to show off like a menu tab or at least a photography of the menu. When you look through Cruising's photos that are part of their Google business platform, all you see is just pictures of Instagram posts or photos from reviews and yada. And we also want to keep up with reviews. The negative reviews, we want to keep up on the negatives and improve upon them. And we want to appreciate the positive and at least interact with them and say, thank you for coming through and we appreciate the business. So our expected outcomes. Since this is a smaller business, they only make about 100 to 120 cups per day. They only make about $1,000 to $1,250 per day. So we wanted to see like a general 20% increase in sales, which would bring the outcome to $1,500, maybe $1,700 per week or per day. Sorry. We want to gain a sustainable amount of 20% of followers on Instagram and Facebook. Their following is a little on the low side, 2,400. We can see that improve at least by a couple hundred for our local community. And we feel that coupon redemptions and promotions on the website will bring up that sales, and we can retain those customers online as well.
All right. So, in conclusion, we believe that Cruising Coffee's online marketing and social media presence is, quite frankly, a little bit lackluster. They don't really have like a hub of information where people can go to see their menu, to order online, which we propose solutions to with a website which customers can go to. They can see the menu, they can learn about Cruising Coffee, see the different locations, order online there, different promotions on the website to create that customer interaction and maintain that relationship between the business and the customer, and to maintain their values as well of community engagement. They have customer participation with the Customer of the Week contest, as well as online ordering, which threatens to eliminate that customer participation, but that's how we counteract that, is with the different ways of having customer interaction with the company. So we open up the floor to any questions, and thank you so much for watching and for listening, and we appreciate your time.